How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grills back with another cooking video. And today we are making Jamaican jerk oxtails on the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill. Folks, can't wait to show you this cook. Another amazing cook to do. Folks, this one is so easy. Let me show you what we have going on today. We are going with 5 pounds of beautiful oxtails. And all we're gonna do, folks, is use 2 different seasoning to bring this Caribbean style flavor to these oxtails. We're gonna start off with 1. That is the It's Incredible. This will be my base coat. We'll coat these things in the It's Incredible first, then go right on top of that with the Jamaican Me Hungry by Heaven Made Products. Now, both of these rubs are from Heaven Made Products. I talk about the It's Incredible all the time. It is absolutely that, incredible. But the Jamaican Me Hungry, I can't wait to add that to these oxtails and see what type of Caribbean flavor we get from these things. So you know what we'll do. I'll take you to the cutting board. I'll show you step by step how we're gonna season. We will go out there and get that Weber Summit Charcoal Grill fired up. And what we're gonna do, folks, is we're gonna cook these low and slow at around 250 degrees for about 3 hours, okay? That's just to get some beautiful color on these oxtails. Then we're gonna put them in a foil pan, braise them for tenderness. Before you know it, we'll be back at the cutting board checking out the final product of our Jamaican jerk oxtails made on the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill. I want to thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. All right, folks, we're back. So we're going to use a mixing bowl today to get all of our spices incorporated into those oxtails. This, again, is a very easy one to do. So we're going to start off first by getting these babies opened up, and we'll just add those to our mixing bowl. All right, so here's what we have. We have 5 pounds of oxtails. We're going to come back first with olive oil. I'm going to use that as a binder and just get a nice little portion of that in. All right, and what I want to do is just mix that up a little bit, folks. That's all we're doing here. We want our seasonings to adhere, so that's the reason behind this. All right, like I said, we're coming first with the It's Incredible, and I'm just going to get a nice portion of that, add it to these oxtails. And same thing, we'll add it, then mix it around. I would say I'm using around 4 tablespoons, maybe 5. All right, let's get that mixed up. All right, I would say that's mixed up well. All right, rinse the hands again. Okay, so we're going serious with this stuff. This is the Jamaican Me Hungry by Heaven Made Products, and we're going pretty heavy. Now this does have a little bite to it, all right? I tasted it and it has a little heat, but that's what you want when you're doing this Jamaican style cooking. I can smell allspice and all these awesome flavors that bring that taste of the Caribbean home. All right, so here's our 5 pounds of oxtails seasoned with the It's Incredible and the Jamaican Me Hungry. Let's go outside and check out that grill setup. Okay, folks, we're back. So we are at the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill, and I'm going to show you the grill setup for today. So to start with, folks, we're going to use Fogo lump charcoal, okay? One of my favorite. It already has that oak type flavor that it puts in there with it being a hardwood. So we're going to fill it up with that. Now this cook is going to take roughly 5 to 6 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up the Summit. Now I had a little bit of Fogo already in the grill from the last cook that I snuffed out, okay? So all I'm gonna do is move this around and I will bring you up close and show you exactly what I'm talking about, and we'll finish up this grill setup. But it'll be Fogo lump charcoal as our main fuel source to infuse these awesome oxtails with good smoke flavor, okay? So let's get closer. Okay, folks, so easy enough. We're loaded with our charcoal, and all we wanna do is use a wax starter cube to get this started. So let's do that. I brought out 1 wax starter cube. Now, the Weber Summit charcoal grill burns on my model at least, burns from left to right, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to start the grill right here on the left side. So let's get going. All right, that's easy enough. Now, all I'm going to do is give this a chance to ash over in this corner. The idea is once this gets lit and ashes over, it will work its way over this way to give you a long, low, and slow burn, okay? So that's it. That's our grill setup for today. I'll show you the rest of it really quick. After we ash over, we will go right on top of the charcoal with our diffuser plate, all right? And then from there, we'll put our grill grate on top of that, and that's where our oxtails will go. So we'll get back together once this thing ashes over, and then I'll show you the next step. See you guys in a second. Okay, folks, we're back, and as you can see, we have a nice burn on the left side of this grill. We're going to go ahead and finish the grill setup, all right? So what I'm saying is we're going to come first with our diffuser plate to block down some of that heat, right? We don't want our oxtails being scorched, so we'll put this right on top. I'm going to add a layer of moisture as well. So I'm coming with a 9 by 13 foil pan right here, and we're going to fill that up with water, okay? So let's fill that baby up. This is a vital part of the smoking process as well. Adding moisture is very important. I'm going to come on back now, folks. Add our grill grate. Then all we're going to do is shut it down. Open up the rapid fire assist, which it will heat up really quick because you saw how hot the coals were already burning. We're going to get right at around 200 degrees. Then we're going to choke it down and let that baby settle in at that 225 to 250. That won't take any more than around 5 minutes, and we'll be right at that desired temperature. So I'll see you guys in a second when it's time to add these oxtails. Okay, folks, we are back. Our grill is at 200 degrees, ready to dial into that 225 to 250. We are now at my favorite part of the video, and that's let's get cooking. So, folks, we're going to go ahead and burp, open this baby up, and it's time to add these beautiful jerk oxtails. So let's get them added. What we're trying to do is pretty much go right over the foil pan to make sure all of our drippings go right inside of there. All right, so hopefully we can get most of them there, if not all of them. I definitely want to get these smaller ones here in the middle to protect them since they are thinner. These are going to be amazing, folks. Again, 5 pounds is not a lot, but it's more than enough for 2 or 3 people to eat multiple times. So that's kind of what we're going for today. All right, so check out what we have, folks. We have 5 pounds of oxtail sitting here ready to show out. We're going to shut it down, let that smoke flavor get into those babies for the next 3 hours. Then we'll get back together when it's time to do the braising process. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back. I am all kind of excited. It is 3.5 hours into this cook. Let me show you how beautifully brown these oxtails are coming along. Then we'll meet inside for the braising process. Now, all I'm going to do, just so you know, is I'm going to use beef broth and maybe cut up 1 onion. Put that all in a foil tray, cover it, and back out on this grill it goes, okay? But let's see how these babies are coming along. We have been sitting right at around 210 degrees for the last 3.5 hours. You're not going to beat the efficiency and how this grill holds temperatures. It's unreal. We'll burp. And here's what we got going on, folks. We got the dark color that we want right now. These things have been lightly smoking with jerk seasoning on the outside. They're going to be amazing. I'll meet you inside, show you how we're going to braise them. Okay, folks, so we are back at the cutting board. Let me show you what we're going to do, all right? We've already introduced these jerk seasonings, right? So Caribbean style oxtails is what we're working with. So what do we want to do? We want to now come with onion, and we want to have peppers as well. So this is all part of our braising process. So what I'm going to do, if you can see this right now, is just cut nice sized chunks of onion. I'm going to go right on in. Just kind of sporadically spread that out there. No big deal at all. Let's do this one as well. Okay. Then, folks, we're coming back with bell pepper. Folks, we're using the red and the orange pepper here. So nice chunks of that as well. And to finish it off, remember we're braising, all right? So all we're gonna do after adding this is come back with our braising liquid. All right, now tell me that isn't festive and beautiful. Check that out, all right? So coming on back with our beef broth right here. Hope I don't make too much of a mess, and we're going right on in. Made too much of a mess. All right, so we have nice beef broth braising liquid. We're gonna come back with our lid and then go back on the Weber Summit charcoal grill for another 2.5 hours. That's all it's gonna take to get these tender. Then I'll meet you guys back here at the cutting board to check out the final product of our Jamaican jerk oxtails made on the Weber Summit charcoal grill. See you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back, and I am all kind of excited to show you the final product of our Caribbean jerk oxtails made on the Weber Summit charcoal grill. Folks, let's talk about what we did before we unveil this goodness. And even before that, let me show you the rice I hooked up to go with this dish, okay? What I made, folks, is a vegetable rice that these beautiful oxtails are going to sit on top of. Look at that color. We have carrots, we have broccoli, we have cauliflower. This is going to be a beautiful, colorful dish, okay? So this is our rice. Now on to the star of the show, folks. So we're going to talk about what we did. We started off with 5 pounds of awesome oxtails. We seasoned them with the It's Incredible and the Jamaican Me Hungry, both from Heaven Made Products. Folks, we let that sit there. We went outside and I showed you that grill setup. We set up the Weber Summit charcoal grill using Fogo lump charcoal. And all we did, folks, is we got it up to around 225 degrees. We let that baby come up. Once it got there, we added these oxtails. We went 3.5 hours. After the 3.5 hours, we brought them in, and it was braising time. If you remember, I cut up a red and a orange bell pepper. We cut up some onion and added beef broth. Wrapped it in this 9x13. Back to the grill we went for another 2.5 hours, and we cranked up the heat to around 300 degrees to push through and make these babies tender. I can't wait any longer. It is time to show you guys what we have. Let's check it out. Ooh, look at these. Oh my goodness. Folks, look at these. This is absolutely beautiful. This is what you want, okay? Beautiful, rich color. We have the braising liquid that has done its job to help make these babies tender. Nothing left to do but grab one now and see what we got. Here's one right here. I know it's fall off the bone. Look, folks, fall off the bone goodness. Oxtails are a treat. You would not believe just how flavorful this is if you haven't tried it. It's all about low and slow, then braising to break these things down, okay? This is succulent meat. It has a great mixture of fat mixed into it that makes it really, really unique flavor, okay? This is top notch. And on that bed of rice, there is no stopping this dish. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grills is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grills, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Try out this awesome Caribbean jerk oxtails on your grill and sit back and enjoy a taste of Jamaica man. I'll catch you guys later.